Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the new Hasbro Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren. Some feeling of deja vu, I'm sure, will be experienced, as this figure has been released before. In fact, he was released before, but came included with different accessories. It is recommended for ages 4 and up, as it does contain some small parts, for example, his lightsaber. Spot picked this up, as well as the other figures from the set, from the folks over at Brian's Toys. You can use the code REVIEWSPOT5 and save $5 off if you'd like to get the entire set for yourself. Kylo Ren does, as mentioned, come with a different accessory. When combined, you get this monstrosity, which is some sort of metric robotic droid, I'm guessing. The back of the package, a very brief read-up says, a dark warrior strong with the Force, Kylo Ren commands first-order missions with a temper as fiery as his unconventional lightsaber, which I think also has been the same carryover read-up for all the releases of Kylo Ren. And also, speaking of other releases, the other releases from this set were PZ4CO, Goss Tours, and Kylo Ren. To check out more from Star Wars and Hasbro, go to www.starwars.hasbro.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at Kylo Ren. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. How about the first thing that we'll have a look at are the accessories that come included with Kylo Ren. Now this time around, he's got these, I think the first time he had come with a buzzsaw blade attachment, like something he held in hand. This time around, he's got these little backpack wings. And looking at the instructions here, the instructions seem to indicate that it clips onto his arms. Well, let's give this a try. I've actually not tried these yet. And I guess they just clip on like that. Is that right? That's probably not even right. Clip onto his arms. Again, let's have a look here. By the way, this is Goss Tours instructions, but it would be the same. Yeah, well, it looks like this is supposed to go on to the side. But he's got this big mammoth peg in the way that ends up looking kind of silly. And ends up looking like that. I don't quite have it right. Again, I'm looking at this. It looks like it goes further up on his forearm. Maybe I can spin this around. If it goes like that. See, there's an area where there's a peg, and I think the peg is really what's restricting everything. He can hold the peg in his hands. That's easy enough. But like everything else, just kind of a mess of stuff. It's clearly not going to be something that you're going to display him with. I can't see. I have to kind of think like a child, which you'd be surprised is not that hard at all. But I guess as a child, maybe a kid's going to want to put all this stuff on Kylo Ren. I mean, I was a kid, long time ago. I gauged that, okay, you know, maybe if he didn't wear this in the movie, I probably wouldn't have the figure with it. But that's just me. What you can also do, too, with these, is that these pop off. And you can, again, put them into his hand. That kind of give him more just blade attacks. To be honest, I think I kind of like this one just a little bit more. Again, you can take these off, snap them onto his wrists, and it just kind of seems something a little more that what he would be using versus, well, if he's a traditional Sith looking into the old school way of being a Sith warrior, I can't imagine him wearing all this extra stuff, to be honest. But I guess what the real draw is, the real reason you guys wanted to come to this video, was to see how everything comes together. So we're going to take these pieces, we're going to put them back into place, we're going to flip over the instructions, and let's see if we can put this together. I guess these go. Let's have a look here. Well, I guess. Okay, so these probably tab underneath first. Okay, I see. That's what it is. These clip underneath first. They don't technically attach to one another. That snaps in like this. And you've got kind of something that looks like a robotic scorpion. It does not end there. I know, you guys are at the edge of your seats. It doesn't end there yet. I'm going to take the pieces from PZ4CO, and providing everything wants to stay together, I'm going to take this, And where's that other tab? There is, once again. Clip that together. These don't stain very well. And you've got this. I don't even know what you would call this. It's maybe some sort of scout droid. The scout droid, I guess, if I'm calling it this, I guess technically, at least doing it something like this, I'd be more inclined to have it displayed as a robot than I would have as the accessories for each of the individual figures. This at least does something. Having wings on Kylo Ren, maybe not so much for me. Anyways, we'll put that there. He can just kind of hang out with Kylo Ren for the rest of this review. And let's have a look at Kylo Ren. Already too late into this video, let's have a look at Kylo Ren. It is, yes, in fact, the same Kylo Ren as the previous released version. There is absolutely nothing different between it. Same sculpt. I feel like the arms are maybe slightly wider on this one, but the sculpt is the same. It's probably just the way it was, you know, put together. But it is the same figure. And also, with it being the same figure, it's also the exact same lightsaber. The unconventional, people don't like this, I know very much, the lightsaber with the beams extended out from the bottom, which apparently reading on the interweb, as the interweb is such a resourceful place to find information, apparently the reasoning for that is that this is a crude-based, like old-based design lightsaber, where these would have originally been like heat exhaust ports to flush out the excess energy that was being projected from the blade, and that's why it's coming out the sides. Whether that be the true case or not, I don't really know, but let's put the lightsaber into Kylo's hand. And there he is right there. It's a shame that you really can't do much in the way of posability because these are more the limited figures. So Black Series figures are pretty cool for at least having the posable arms. You can do a little bit more with the arms, a little more with the legs. The legs still have the same inner sculpt that you only really see when you move the leg outward. I don't think most kids are going to have him displayed like this. Hey Mom, look what I got! Display him like, I don't know, it seems a little... It also breaks up his robe too, which kind of seems disjointed. So I probably will just likely display him like this. Still love the look of this guy. I guess it is cool that Hasbro would have given us a second Kylo Ren in case maybe you didn't get a chance to pick him up the first time around. Don't hold your breath, kiddies. He probably will be released yet again. Be it as it is, there's really not much to be said about this figure that we haven't really already talked about with the first release of Kylo Ren. The articulation is the same. He has a ball joint in the head, hinged shoulders, and as you've already seen, the hinged legs. The real draw for this particular guy is if you want to pick up every single Kylo Ren that ever gets released by Hasbro, you can add this guy to your collection. And more importantly, I guess if you want to build this, for however fun that looks, another reason why you could pick up Kylo Ren. But I guess also it helps if you didn't get him the first time around. This is a second go around, a second chance, if you will, to get the new Sith Master. Not really so much Master, but Sith Warrior. Today's Toy Spot, we were having a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Kylo Ren. Again, if you guys are interested in picking this setup for yourself, you can head over to Brian's Toys and use the coupon code to save $5 off your entire set purchase. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.